Hey guys, Brian Goes Blue.
And Coco too.
Back in with another movie trip review vlog for you today.
Not just any movie trip review vlog.
No, not just any.
We are doing our first double feature.
Double feature.
So it's legit. We're not like sneaking into one. We actually chose seats for two movies. So our first one is at 11:45, and we're seeing
The Exorcism
with Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
And then the second one at 1:45 is
The Bikeriders.
Yeah.
So, it's like 11:30 now, so we got a little bit of time this time. We still got to get our popcorn. We're gonna get some.
We got
fresh popcorn.
Breakfast and lunch here. Subway. We're gonna be eating fresh.
We're gonna be eating subs instead of The Exorcism.
Yeah, we were thinking like we didn't really have time for breakfast, and then we were gonna want to have lunch later. So I was like, let's just get like a foot-long sub and eat like half and half.
Yeah.
We do that sometimes anyway. So.
And if you ever need help with buy one get one free subs, I'm your guy. So
of course you are.
Coupon.
Yep. So yeah, we've been telling you guys we have a lot of movies to catch up on, so we thought, we've never done a double header together, so this is like the perfect, well, it's not raining yet, there's dark angry clouds over us, so it's the perfect Sunday to like do a double feature. So we're really excited.
Yes. So The Exorcism is a PG-13 horror movie starring Russell Crowe. It also has a couple of people that I can note too. David Hyde Pierce is in this movie. He plays one of the fathers in it. He's like Niles from Frasier.
Oh, okay.
She's in here. And Samantha Mathis, I like her. She was the princess in the Super Mario Brothers movie. She's also in some other movies that I like PCU and stuff. But she's in here. So a couple people that I recognized actually. Didn't think I was going to. But I think this one is like taking place on a film set. It's not it's not related to the Pope's Exorcist at all. So it's taking place on a film set. I forgot
that's what the other one was called.
And it's just funny that Russell Crowe's doing two exorcism movies like 2 years in a row. So it's kind of funny. Yeah. But I know that he gets possessed in this one. We just saw one trailer for it. We didn't really see a lot of trailers for it.
That's right. I forgot that he gets possessed too.
Yeah. So.
But I'm happy it looks promising because the possessed, and I'm biased just because of Linda Blair. Obviously, aren't we all? But like, I don't find it as scary when there's a boy getting possessed. That sounds weird. Yeah. But like, I don't know. It's just the whole like with the hair and the look, and when they try to really like imitate The Exorcist, like the original. I don't know. It just does it for me. But like, in the Pope's Exorcist, it was like the boy. But I was telling him on the way, like, CGI possession does not do it for me. And I know they do it a lot now. But if it's at least a little bit of practical, like, I'm good with it.
I feel like this is going to be mostly CGI,
I know.
I really do.
Especially since they're going to be on a film set. And
we might like it. I haven't heard many good things about the movie yet, though.
Yeah.
But we might like it.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have fun with it anyway.
We had fun with the other one. Yeah. We were laughing and stuff. But yeah, I think the girl that gets possessed on the film set is a girl. It's still early.
She's a girl.
It's still early. Oh my gosh. Have we seen a movie this early? We have. It's been a minute though.
It's been a while, yeah.
Usually I sleep through and I'm like, reschedule it for a later time, please. You said we have this theater to ourselves, right?
Yeah, there's like two people in the very back row, but other than that, we're alone.
Okay.
Everybody's still seeing Inside Out too.
Yeah, go see it.
And then after Exorcism, we're seeing The Bikeriders.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that one stars
Austin
Butler, Tom Hardy, Michael Shannon, Norman Reedus is in here.
There's a girl too. Don't know her name.
Jodie Comer.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what she's in.
Yep. I don't either. I can't think of what, but yeah, that's her.
But yeah, it looks pretty good. I forget the director, but I know he did a couple of other movies that I like or wrote them or something. Okay. But yeah, The Bikeriders. It just looks like some sort of like gritty biker gang movie. I'm not sure what year it takes place in, but I love these kind of movies. One of my favorites growing up was biker gang kind of movie was Deuces Wild with Stephen Dorff. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, but yeah. Looking at deets.
Jeff Nichols.
Jeff
That's the
Nichols.
writer. Brian Kavanaugh Jones is
I
the.
don't know.
Oh no, that's a producer.
I'd have to see what
time
else
is
they
that?
were in.
Jeez.
But yeah, I don't.
Jeff Nichols. Yeah. Oh, he's the writer and director. Duh.
Yeah.
That's him.
I'm not sure what else he did from looking from there, but it just looks like a pretty solid movie. I've heard good things about it. Our theater is pretty packed for this one. It wasn't put in that big a theater for some reason, and it wasn't really like advertised that well. So
yeah.
But I already see people putting up posts on Instagram for the 4K coming out soon and stuff like that.
What?
So it's like just come out. They do that now. It's like the same weekend the movie comes out, they're like advertising when the physical's gonna come out.
Like, look, we're huge physical media collectors and people, but I hate that.
I know. I like it better when it took like 4 or 5 months for a movie to come out. That way people were kind of more forced to come out to the theater to see a movie before it was released.
And I understand that some people can only do streaming, and I respect that, and I totally get it, but like, I hate that we have to worry that a movie's gonna be out of the theater in a week. That's why we're like doubling up and, trying to get all these movies in. Because, we can watch them on streaming at home too, but when we do that, we don't do these videos. We did it like once for Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah, and we just like to go to the theater, really.
Yeah.
And support the theater.
Yeah.
And it just sucks, like movies like The Fall Guy, like 2 weeks after it was released, it came digitally already, just because it didn't do that well in the box office. So, but that's
a whole other topic.
That's a whole other topic, yeah.
We're just gonna keep doing our thing. We like doing the car vlogs for you guys, and
we like our A-list.
Yeah.
As long as we can have it.
So we're gonna take you along, scan in, get our drinks and our popcorn, and start this double feature day.
Oh yeah. All right, past the trees to the AMC's. Hear some birds are chirping.
And my tummy growling.
Our tummy's growling.
Ready for that Subway.
Ready to eat fresh in the movie theater.
Check out the angry clouds.
Oh yeah. They're angry up there.
Pretty sure it's gonna just storm the whole time we're in the movie.
Yeah.
Which I love.
We'll storm all through our movies.
Movies.
Hopefully the power doesn't go out.
You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping that I'll be able to remember both movies for the review vlog.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
We're doing those after both movies.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah. We will see.
I don't even see one bird. Do you?
No. They gotta be on top of the building somewhere.
What the heck? Oh, they're underneath here.
Oh, they're underneath the canopy.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Mm-mm. Nope. We're gonna dodge the birds, Alfred Hitchcock style, and get in there. Well, the first film's over with. Let's get on to the second one. Alright, so we just got out of seeing The Exorcism. We were over here in Theater 4. So now we gotta go across the way over there on past the other side of the break. And we're gonna go to see The Bikeriders. Theater 14.
When I was a little girl, movies were where I went to dream. That indescribable feeling when the lights begin to dim. Dazzling images on a huge silver screen. Beautiful music soaring.
So we just got out of seeing The Exorcism with a double feature. We also saw The Bikeriders, which is right over here. So we saw them back to back. So we'll give you our thoughts on both of those movies in the car in just a second. And we're back in the car.
Woo! It is hot out here.
Yeah.
We've been in the air conditioning for like 5 hours.
Oh yeah? Has it been that long? Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Whew. So our first double feature feels like we saw the first movie like 5 hours ago.
It feels like it's been a while.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah.
We'll do the best we can to recall everything from both movies. Of course, the one we more recently saw is more fresh in our minds, but we're going to talk about both. So
start off with The Exorcism.
Yeah.
What did you think of this one?
I thought it was good. It surprised me. Oh my god, it is so hot in here. We have it's very hot. Sorry. I thought it was really good. It surprised me I liked it more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
I liked it more than The Pope's Exorcist. I feel like this was more serious. Like, we didn't have as many, like, laughs and, you know, it wasn't, like, as silly to us as The Pope's Exorcist,
Yeah,
right?
it was a little more serious in tone. I'm not sure if I liked it more. I probably liked it about the same.
Okay.
But it did its own thing. It wasn't, like, anything like the other one.
The other one, now that I think back on it, there were a lot of jump scares in that one.
Yeah.
Like, so we had fun with that. I wouldn't call this, like, scary by any means. It more so focused on Russell Crowe's character and, like, the demons that he was battling. So
his wife had passed away. She had cancer.
Yeah.
And so he was just left basically facing it by himself
with his daughter.
Yeah.
But then we find out that he leaves, so he has this guilt. And of course, you know, in possession movies, they like to emphasize the demon, like focusing on one person based on the guilt that they have or their past stuff.
Yep.
So that's what this really did. But it was really cool, especially the opening scene, because it was a movie within a movie. They were like filming this movie as we were watching this movie. So, like, the opening scene, for example, it shows this guy getting out of his car. He's, like, the main actor of the movie within the movie, and he, like, walks up to the brownstone, and it kind of, like, played off of The Exorcist, because it looked like the brownstone, like, with the steps up to it a little bit. And then, like, he goes in, and he's running his lines, and he goes up to the bedroom with the 4-post bed, and some crazy stuff starts happening, and, but it's cool because the camera, like, goes up, and you're like, you're the fourth wall, but, like, the fourth wall is, well, not the fourth wall is not broken. That's like when an actor talks to us. But what I'm trying to say is that it's like, it's the set, it's just the house, and it's like cut in half basically. So we're seeing like each room, like 3 stories. That I thought that was really cool how they did that. I haven't seen that much.
It was like a giant dollhouse or something.
It kind of reminded me of like in Scream, whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where they were like all on the film sets. It's hard to breathe, sorry. So yeah, I really thought that was cool, like all throughout the movie. It was hard to get scared because we just knew like they were making a movie about
they were making a
an
movie,
exorcism.
But then stuff was going on the set.
In real life, like
in real life.
With him.
With him, yeah. He was getting possessed by something on the set. Because they were kind of playing on the fact that stuff has happened on the sets of demonic possession movies like The Exorcist and Omen and other things.
Yeah.
They threw that out there that's what was going on. I thought that the climax could have been better. Like towards the end, I thought that could have been better. There wasn't any like sucking the demon out of the body or anything like that. And
there kind of was
a little bit. You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, without spoiling it, yeah. I feel like that happened with the other priest, Niles.
Niles
I
from
feel like
Frasier.
that did happen. The performance from Russell Crowe was epic,
Yeah,
like always.
Good.
And then his daughter, the girl who played his daughter, did really good as well. They kind of had like a rocky relationship, but she started like caring more and getting more like back in his life. And as the stuff was unfolding, she was like taking care of him.
The performances were good, but the story I don't feel like was the strongest.
No. And then like the daughter was like had a thing going on with the main actress of the movie, like the one that was being possessed. And I will say, I was hoping for more from that scene. I was hoping to see like more with her being possessed. They did have really cool makeup on her though. Like she did look legit. It wasn't like CGI. Like they did practical makeup.
She kind of looked like Exorcist believer.
Yeah, she did. But what I was thinking is that sorry, I just saw two cute little kids. They were twins. So what I didn't like about that scene is that something real was happening with him. Like he was like being the priest and like trying to do the exorcism on her. They had to keep cut. They had to keep cutting the scene, and she like went out of character and was like, "Are you okay? Like, are you sure you're okay?" So it kind of took, of course it took you out of it, because it wasn't about her being possessed in the movie. It was about him really, like, going through something.
Oh, yeah. And the director of the movie was a total douchebag. It was played by Adam Goldberg.
Oh, yeah.
He was in, like, Seinfeld and Dazed and Confused and other things.
Yeah, he said some really messed up stuff.
Yeah, he said some messed up stuff. I thought that he was going to get it, but he didn't get it.
I know. So. I thought that when he came downstairs and he was fully possessed and he did, like, the back arch and stuff, I thought for sure he was going to go after him.
Yeah.
I thought that's why because that's when he said the most messed up thing to him. This movie didn't hold back with, like, vulgar things. Like, there were some lines that were like, oof.
I think I might have said at the beginning of the vlog that it was PG-13. This is actually rated R. I didn't realize it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It makes sense that it was, because there were some words.
What about our theater experience there?
Oh, that was weird. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, we're, like, not halfway through, but we're a good chunk.
Yeah, it was like halfway through.
A good while into the movie, and we had heard somebody walk in being really loud and talking, but then they, like, walked out, and then they came back, and these two older ladies and a little girl, like a toddler, came in, and they were like, I heard one of them say, okay, we're just gonna, the movie's still going, we're gonna come in and wait for the Garfield movie. And I looked on my app and I saw that Garfield started at 1. It was already a little past 1. So they, like, thought they were coming in and seeing a trailer, I think. But the movie was, like, clearly going on. And they didn't just walk in. They were loud. They were, like, talking very loudly and walking loudly. They sat in the row behind us. And, like, my instinct, you know, you're getting irritated and you want to tell them, enough!
Enough!
You know? If you know, you know. But I didn't want to do that because they clearly didn't know what was going on. So I probably should have gotten up sooner and, like, told them what was up. But the lady, one of them finally realized, and she starts walking down the stairs and Brian goes, wrong movie. And I, like, motioned her to come over, and I was like, are you guys trying to see Garfield? She's like, yeah. I'm like, it's not in this theater. You probably should go to another theater. So, yeah, that was a whole kind of weird thing. But,
what do you give it?
It's so hard to think straight right now. I know we, like, live here, but it's so hot. I give it a 3.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Ooh! Okay.
Did you give us a poster? We got posters.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. This thing has only been sitting on the windshield for like 4 minutes, and it's blazing hot. But so this is really cool.
We got free posters. These are supposed to be given out the opening night, but I guess they didn't get rid of all of them.
Yeah. And there was only like us and 2 other people in that movie. And it wasn't a huge theater, but yeah, not a whole lot of people in that movie. And it was an early one.
And what did the old lady say in the bathroom?
Oh my God. So there was a couple of old ladies like in that movie, and they were up in the top row. And they didn't know that I was in there. They didn't know it was me. And they're like washing their hands, and one was like, and pardon my language, one of them was like, so what about that lady those ladies that came in with the 2 kids thinking they were seeing the Garfield movie? What the hell was up with that? And the other one said something, and she goes, yeah, how could you not tell you were in somebody else's movie, you stupid fucking bitch? And then the other one, they were walking out, and she's like, yeah, some people, and she's like, fucking jerks, or something like that. It was just, like, funny hearing them going on and on about it, and they didn't know I was in the same movie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was crazy. I'm just trying to get some of this air going. I don't feel it. So yeah, it was a pretty smooth transition too. Like, we saw that movie, it was really good.
Yeah,
it was good.
Had 5 minutes until the next movie started.
I thought it was suspenseful, and I enjoyed it enough. Yeah, we cut it pretty close there, but
I knew what I was doing.
We went to the bathroom. Well, I felt like we were a little tight on time, but we were good. Went to the bathroom, refilled our drinks, or I refilled my drink, and we went to the Bikeriders, which was in a small theater, and it was packed. I haven't felt that packed into a movie in a long time.
I know.
But, what do you think about that one?
I thought it was really good. I really love bike rider type of movies like this, motorcycle gang movies and stuff like that. So they played a lot of nods to like older motorcycle gang movies. Like they even included a little clip Tom Hardy's watching the Wild One with Marlon Brando in here.
Yeah.
And then there, towards the end of the movie, they show the marquee for Easy Rider. So
Yeah.
that was cool. It just it starts off kind of like an interview with Jodie Comer's character being interviewed. Who's she getting interviewed by again?
The whole movie is based off of this book that was written. The whole movie is real. It's all based on true events. So this book was written, I can't remember the guy's name, but from 65 to 73 or something.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I know the writer of the book I saw was David Lyons.
Okay. Well, he went along with this group, these bike riders, and interviewed them and took pictures and brought his microphone along, and he's in the movie. I mean, the actor is in the movie all throughout, and that's what this whole movie is based around, like an actual motorcycle, I don't want to say gang, group in the 60s and 70s, and that made it even more cool when we realized, like, oh, this was like based off of people's lives. And then jump to the end. When the credits were rolling, there was actual black and white photos that he took, and you could tell who was who. They did a very good job at like mimicking the photos that they took, like in certain scenes. Like it was really cool. So yeah.
So yeah, it shows. I forget her name in the movie. Karen? Is it
Kathy?
Kathy? Yeah, Kathy. Showing her character pretty much meet up with the biker gang and fall for Benny.
Austin Butler's
plays by Austin Butler. And then she just kind of gets sucked into the world of the motorcycle gang. And Tom Hardy's the leader of the gang. What's his name in the movie?
Johnny.
And
they're in Chicago.
They're known as the Vandals.
Yeah.
It's their gang. And just like a local biker gang. And then it ends up like blowing up from there. And they end up having a bunch of different... they call them chapters from different states and stuff like that in different cities. But yeah, it's just kind of a cool story, just showing their lives and how they kind of ran Chicago with this gang in the 60s. And
how they got a bad rep, because they really weren't bad guys.
No.
They just get a bad reputation. Of course, when they're provoked or think bad things happen to other people, they're going to react. So that was really cool to see their side of it.
Yeah, and they weren't like just going around shooting people and cutting people up and stuff like that. The original Vandals, they had to actually be provoked, and something had to happen to them for them to react,
And then we learned it turned into worse, and that's we won't give any spoilers about anything, but some things happened, and then they kind of just fell apart, and it got bad with the new people that joined.
Yeah, so the other biker gang guys, they're in the movie a lot, but they're not in the movie talking that much, It's
right.
It's kind of like a big group performance more than anything. So Michael Shannon is in here, but he's not in it that much and not talking a lot. Norman Reedus is in here a little bit too, and I don't really know if anybody else that I recognize in the movie.
Yeah.
But they were all pretty solid acting. One guy, that one guy was named Cockroach and said that he eats insects, but he never showed him actually eating insects.
But
I thought he was going to.
I know. Did you notice he had bug tattoos?
Yeah.
All over his arms.
Yep. Benny had the Benny tattoo on his arm.
Yeah.
Like he wouldn't know his own name or something.
The music that they played, it really gave you the feel for the 60s and 70s, or 60s. It was really authentic. I really liked it. And that made it fun too. It was a very serious movie, but there were fun parts and funny parts as well. So it really just was a really awesome movie. Out of the two, I'd say I like Bikeriders more.
Yeah, me too, of course. I'd probably give Bikeriders a 3.5 or a 4.
Okay, I was gonna say a 4.
Yeah.
I really, really liked it a lot.
That's one I definitely would revisit. Not so sure about the Exorcism, maybe down the line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of cool. We've seen 2 movies, and we still have the rest of the day ahead of us. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Don't love coming out into 100-degree weather. That's kind of sucks. We're used to coming out when it's nighttime. But that's our life. We live here, so we, that's just how it goes. But yeah, let us know.
Anything else for I thought the performances were really good.
Oh yeah, very good.
I think the standout was probably Jodie Comer.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. And I didn't think that's how it was going to be. Thought it was going to be Benny.
I thought it was mostly her movie, like for the whole thing.
It was her story. Recalling everything, and she had all the inside info. So it was really neat how they did that. So yeah, if you guys like this kind of thing, let us know. Certainly it's not something we can do all the time, obviously, with our schedules, but on a Saturday or Sunday like this, if we don't have anything else going on, of course we're gonna choose to come to the movies. So
we'll try to see one or two at a time.
it was cool. It was I thought I would have a hard time like sitting that long or whatever. No. We had plenty of food and drink, and we set ourselves up for success.
Yeah, we did.
So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it too.
Yep.
Stay after the previews, stay after the credits. I was saying to him, like, it's kind of amazing to me how people's behavior is in the theater. I don't expect everybody to be the same or to have the same etiquette, but like when you're coming into a theater and the movie's rolling and it's not previews, like clearly you're in the wrong theater. Like, just don't be talking loud and making all kinds of noise. And then like same thing goes for the end of the movie. Like, it astounds me that people like just get up and leave. Same thing at like a concert. I don't know. A concert's worse because it's like a person is performing for you. But I don't know. I feel like there's just like this etiquette where you should at least wait until the credits start rolling. I don't want to expect people to sit there like we do. No. But like in this movie, you know, we all are sitting there together experiencing it, knowing that this is based on true events, and they're showing real photos of the people, and it's like, just out of respect, I sit there, and interest, but like just out of respect alone, I feel like people should sit there and watch that. The whole theater was emptying out, so that's my little soapbox. I'm not mad at anybody or anything. It's
this
just
guy
like,
on a cell phone through the movie, like, and then that group left like.
And they were in the front row.
They left like 5 minutes before the movie ended. Like, they're like,
with all their loud trash, and they left food. That's another thing too, drives me nuts. Like, these kids are here and working their butts off at the movie theater, and it's their job to do cleanup after the theater, but you don't go to like McDonald's or Chipotle and leave all your food on the table. Like, you're a grown-up. Who do you expect is going to clean that stuff up?
Let them clean up a couple of popcorn kernels.
I guess I'm a little passionate about it.
Let them clean up a couple of popcorn kernels on the ground that you might have dropped off your bucket or something.
They don't need to be like grabbing your cups,
your whole cups and
your
all your trash. And, you know, when there's clearly a trash can right out the fucking exit.
I feel like we have the right to say this because we are at the movies all the time, and this isn't just here and there, it's all the time. And I don't expect that anybody watching this is even remotely that type of person. The people that need to hear this probably need to be reminded before the movie or something, you know? But anyway.
They need to get the motorcycle gang on them.
Yeah. Sick them. Anyway, that's just our little thing, you know, and seeing 2 in a row, it was like, there was a lot of stuff like that going on. But, that's our reviews for Exorcism and The Bikeriders.
Yeah. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And, we'll see you guys next time. Brian Goes Blue.
And go too. Oh, this.
Signing off.
Okay, I'm not thinking straight.
Bye.
Bye.